It's time for Did You Watch It?
How does this show work? We watch what we like, we talk about what we watch, and maybe you'll like what you hear. I'm Liz.
I'm Isabelle.
And I'm Neil. Last night there was no Amazing Race on TV, so Liz, Isabelle, and myself just sat around doing what we do best, talking about the TV. We talked on Friday, November 14th, 2014. Here's how it went. Since The Amazing Race is taking a week off, we're filling the time, and we've got Liz and Isabelle here to just sit and talk about the stuff that we're watching. But before we begin with that discussion, we do have a milestone to celebrate.
Really?
6 months ago, we enlisted Isabelle
Yay!
to hop on for The Bachelorette. And
Izzy!
So Isabelle, are you regretting your decision yet?
No.
Oh my god.
No, it's been fun to talk to someone about the train wreck of the Bachelor franchise.
There you go.
And I'm looking forward to talking some more train wreckedness about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills when it starts up in about another couple days.
So you got 3 days.
I'm
3 days.
so
Wind up.
excited.
Wind up.
Yeah. It's going to be
you
fun,
guys
Izzy.
let me know how it goes.
Oh,
Will
you'll
do.
hear. You will hear, my friend.
Happy 6 months, Isabelle. And I just have to say that not a day goes by that I don't drop to one knee and say thank you for relieving me of the responsibility of having to do The Bachelorette.
Well,
And
you're
I will
very
be
welcome.
forever in your debt. So, Isabelle,
Neil.
what you watching?
All right, well, I finally got caught up to The Blacklist. I've been into Sleepy Hollow. It's a hot mess, but it's a fun show.
Okay.
And what else do I need to get caught up on? There's just been too many things.
You're now into Blacklist, you say?
Yeah, I finally finished watching all of it.
Yeah, so you know they're doing their little winter hiatus. It's not going to be back on until February 2nd.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. And now I've got
it
my...
is so
That is
not
absolutely
fine.
not fine.
It's not fine indeed. Thank you, Neil.
There is nothing fine about that.
No, but it's okay with me because I have Outlander to get caught up on, which has been done for like 2 months now. And,
Gotcha.
so, little by little, I'm getting caught up to speed and gotta watch my American Horror Stories, Freak Show, and How to Get Away with Murder. I've been
So
up to
you
date
like the scary stuff. I'm sensing a trend here, a theme.
I don't know. I mean, each season is a little different. I will say that this American Horror Story Freak Show, the beginning credits freak me the F out. It's a lot of clowns, and they're just kind of peeking in the corners.
Clowns
And-
are terrifying.
Well, I don't necessarily hate clowns, but these look sinister. Just the painting and yeah. So you could probably YouTube it and see what you can find.
What clown doesn't look sinister? That's what I want to know.
Well, I think what makes it, obviously the painting, and they all look a little decayed. They look old. The music is a little on the creepy side, but
of course.
so far so good. It's an interesting story.
Yeah, 'cause I highly doubt that something like American Horror Story
It's going to be fun and games.
with the creepy clowns and that music like it just no.
Oh, God.
Liz, how about you?
As far as the dramas, I have kind of, the drama category, Bravo, of course, it's kind of a
God, she's
category
got
all of
categories.
its own.
Okay, go ahead.
And then kind of the guilty pleasure type stuff, right? So with
Yes.
dramas, of course, Blacklist. I love that show.
Hey, do you watch Scandal as well?
Yes.
But of course.
Awesome. Yes, I need to get caught up with that too. I've fallen behind.
Oh, yes, you do.
Yes.
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh, this last week was incredible, Izzy.
All I got to say is Papa Pope.
Oh, you've got to watch. Let us know
Okay.
when you get caught up because we totally
Yes, ma'am.
need to talk.
Yeah. And then
Sure
we'll talk
will.
about it.
Yeah. And for me, of course, How to Get Away with Murder.
I need to get caught up
Mm-hmm.
with that.
Right. That is such a good show. I love it.
Covert Affairs is coming back too.
Yes.
It's already been back 2 episodes, and I need to get caught up with that.
Okay. Well, I have more.
I forgot to make my list.
What's wrong with you guys? Really?
I know. I'm bad.
Okay. So then we have The Good Wife, which I love because this season is really good. There've been
It
some major
is.
plot twists and some new characters, which I love. Neil, you have so got to get on board with that. You will love it.
I have watched the first 3 episodes.
Okay, and what do you think?
I do enjoy it. I enjoy it immensely. I just need to get through a couple things of mine just to get them off the list.
Yeah. It only gets better with every season.
It does.
So, yeah, totally.
It does.
And then I've got my favorite cop, firefighter, love to watch my heroes kind of shows like Chicago PD, Blue Bloods, Rookie Blue, NCIS, or New Orleans.
Chicago Fire.
Chicago Fire is in a whole different category because, seriously, Taylor Kinney and Jesse Spencer, what can I say? And then Bravo, Housewives, of course. You know, and I said I wasn't going to watch Atlanta. Did you watch it this last week, Izzy?
Did I see? I think I've seen it already. I'm just trying to remember what happened. But it's one of those shows that's easy. You don't have to pay too much attention to it.
Yeah.
You know, you can do something else in the meantime and still kind of pay some attention to it. So, yeah, I'll watch it when it's going on and I'll be doing something else. But yes,
well,
I believe I saw it.
Yeah, I watched it. And I know I said I wasn't going to watch it because of all the yelling and the fighting and stuff. But after 1 week, I'm kind of hooked. So, Shaws of Sunset, of course, if they can ever get it together and get it on air. Love
Eventually.
MJ and Reza.
Now wait, Shaws of Sunset, does this fall under the category of shows you're watching or shows you want to watch?
Shows I want to watch that are on the fall season that haven't started yet, but shows that I enjoy.
Okay,
yeah,
that's a hell of a category. Go on.
So, Vanderpump Rules, of course, because we want to see what Stassi's up to, because she's back this year.
Oh, yes. I've been watching that show, too.
And the ones I don't really want to mention are Couples Therapy, Marriage Boot Camp, and, all right, don't judge me, but I've been taping on DVR The Real every day and watching it when I get home. Because it's so fun. It's like girl power fun. They do like
what's that?
Games
what
with
channel
the
is that
audience. On? The Real, it's BET, I think.
Oh,
so they do
is that
kind of a little celeb talk, girl talk, fashion. You guys have never heard of The Real?
No.
It's sort of like the hip.
It's like The View, but with a little bit of flavor.
Yeah, The View but with a lot of flavor.
Okay, a lot of flavor.
That's it.
You got them all?
Yeah.
I'm streaming, so other than Amazing Race, obviously, Scandal, Papa Pope.
Yes.
I'm really liking How to Get Away with Murder.
Yes.
I was very skeptical at the beginning. It took me 2 shows.
No, I love this show.
To actually buy in. Those 2, along with Blacklist, those are the ones that I will watch wherever.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The streaming ones, I just started Nikita.
Ooh, I love Nikita.
With Maggie Q.
I love Maggie Q. But
she needs a sandwich.
She is super skinny. But I love her in that show. She's so good.
I saw on that show Stalker.
Yes.
I saw the first episode. I haven't watched it anymore. So I'm like, I got enough stuff to watch, and that's not really capturing me.
I have to say, I sort of have started watching it a little bit.
Well, I'd watch it more for Dermot Mulroney, so...
Well, yes, but can you say flashback?
I am just bustling through Criminal Minds. Love that show. Have loved that show.
Yeah, it's awesome. Okay.
Crossing Jordan.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah.
I used to like that
and
show.
It's like, because I bought the first season on DVD years ago, and no other season had come out, and so it came out on Netflix, and it's like, yes, I'm there. And so now I'm in the last season of Crossing Jordan, and now I understand why everybody was saying that it just kind of petered out that last season.
Yeah. Can you see a big difference?
Yeah, it's huge.
Wow.
It's huge.
Jumped the shark.
It's not as bueno. Let's leave it at that.
Well,
I'll do comedies. I'll do stand-ups. 40 to 50% of my Netflix viewing is stand-up specials. You know, Louis Black, Maz Jobrani, Kathleen Madigan, Jim Gaffigan.
Well, hey, speaking of comedies, I've also been watching Christella, Blackish.
Hey, how is Christella? I've heard really good things about that.
It's funny. I mean, It's a little on the hokey side, but it's entertaining. And I have been enjoying A to Z, but I heard that I guess they're not going to renew it or something. So, but that's a fun show to watch too.
What's another one? Oh, Portlandia.
Oh, I haven't got into that. I've heard good things about it though.
I tried watching it about a year and a half ago. It just wasn't clicking. Okay. I started watching it again. And I must be in a different frame of mind. I must be, my Zen has altered because now I get it.
Now it's hilarious.
I absolutely get it. Now, well, not hilarious. It is funny enough to sustain itself.
See,
and
what a difference a few months makes.
Well, yeah. Yeah, 18. It literally about a year and a half when I was watching it. I'm still waiting for them to put the last season of Drop Dead Diva on Netflix, and then I'll be done.
Cool.
Well, I am waiting for Mad Men to return, the second half of the 7th season. And then that's it. It's gone. What am I going to do without my Mad Men?
You're going to watch Orange is the New Black, like us.
Okay. Well, coming back? I'll need to find that. Hey, did anyone watch Manhattan?
No.
Or heard of it?
Oh, about the atomic bomb.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting.
Yeah, I have not watched that yet.
I wasn't sure what to expect, but,
Is that on Netflix or on...
It was on the WGN network, but I don't know if it's available online anywhere. Maybe they're streaming it on Netflix. I'm not quite sure. It only finished maybe a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
So, but it was quite interesting. Just the paranoia at the camp and,
wow,
everything that was going on with trying to build this atomic bomb. So,
right.
Very interesting.
Okay. One other thing that I am also doing, ESPN came out with their 30 for 30 series, which is basically 30 films produced by 30 directors that cover a specific sports-related story. But when I say sports-related story, it's not just the actual event. Liz, I even think that you would enjoy these films because it's not just about the sports, it's more about the people and the things that were going on in the world as a whole. There's this 30 by 30 called Roll Tide, War Eagle. It's about the rivalry between the Alabama Crimson Tide college football team and the Auburn Tiger college football team.
Okay. Yeah, that I would not be watching.
No. See, you could watch it because it has absolutely nothing to do with football itself. It's an examination of just how fanatic this rivalry is. And not just between the teams, but in the cities themselves, okay? It's frightening.
Wow.
But see,
this is a tradition,
stuff
right?
that I just don't get. That's the whole part about sports. I know.
And I'm sitting here just in disbelief, watching these people going, "Are you kidding me? This is a football game.
Football.
Okay?
Yeah.
And these people are serious to the point where if you are wearing red, there are stores that will not serve you.
Stop it.
If they're an Auburn fan.
Stop it. Are you serious?
Oh, I am serious.
I remember at the gym, I'm on the treadmill and, watching the TV, though I'm not listening to any of the sound, but they were talking about El Duque, a Cuban baseball player. Was that one of the films Orlando. As well? Okay. That one looked super interesting. Yeah. I couldn't watch the whole thing, but it was this whole, his brother defected, and then Cuba came down hard on the brother and wouldn't let him play. And
oh, wow.
Right.
Yeah, really interesting.
Yeah. There was also one about the earthquake that occurred during the 1989 World Series up in San Francisco.
Oh, wow.
San Francisco and Oakland. And it was at 5:04, October 17th. I'm thinking.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Oh, that's right.
Earthquake.
Right.
Because they were in the stadium, there were no cell phones.
Right.
Oh, my gosh.
Communications were completely down. So the people in the stadium were like, oh, my God, that was an earthquake. And so they basically were like evacuating. They had no idea what was going on outside.
Wow.
All the fires, all of the building collapses, all this stuff.
And part of the Bay Bridge fell too.
Yeah, the 880.
Yeah.
Part of the bridge collapsed, and there were stories about that.
No, I totally remember
and so
that.
they ended up having to delay the continuation of the World Series for 10 days.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Those, as long as it's not too much sports.
Neil, have they finished this whole 30 for 30 thing on ESPN, or is it still going on?
They're still airing it, and there's way more than 30.
I'm going to take a look.
Next week, as we said, they're going to go to Malta
Yes.
on The
Yes.
Amazing Race.
Totally.
Just out of curiosity, who are your final three, Isabelle?
Well, I'm definitely going with the cyclist, Kim and Allie.
Okay.
I probably have to put Jim and Misty there, the Tooth Fairies, because they are a formidable team, that is for sure.
Okay.
And my third pick, I'm going to go with the Surfers.
Liz, who are your final three?
Prediction-wise, I will say Jim and Misty.
Uh-huh.
The cyclists for sure.
Yes.
And the third team, I'm hoping it's the Surfers, and I really want it to be the Surfers.
Okay.
If it's the
All right.
Sweethearts by mistake, I would love that. Because, I'm always rooting for the underdog.
For me, I want the cyclists because I really think that they should go all the way.
Yeah, me too.
I have to factor in the save.
Yeah.
That's true. They still have not used it.
Jim and Misty, I can't see them faulting twice.
Yeah, right? I think they're going to strategically make their way.
The Surfers still have the express pass that they have not used yet. So unless they run into a roadblock situation or whatever where Bethany either can't or is extremely challenged,
Yeah.
I see them in the final three. Who do you think is going to get eliminated next week? Isabelle?
Oh, goodness. I'm kind of thinking the wrestlers. I'm kind of thinking it's the wrestlers because they've bumbled along. They've had some lucky breaks.
Yeah.
But it could be the Sweethearts, too, because they've also had some bumbles along the way. So, but I think it's
Right.
more towards the wrestlers that are going to be skedaddling next week.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
want
Liz?
it to be the wrestlers because I can't go through another week having to watch/listen to them. But much to my disappointment and dismay, I think it might be the Sweethearts.
Yeah.
And I will be so sad, Tim and
I'm
TJ.
thinking Sweethearts as well, only because they've got the speed bump.
Yeah.
They are a train wreck.
In a loving sort of
A
way.
little bit. Just
in
a little
loving,
bit.
Yes, loving, caring sort of way.
Yes.
Yes.
Brooke and Robbie could also wait another hour for a taxi, so you never know.
This is true.
Yeah.
The wrestlers have basically placed themselves frequently in positions to where they're just barely holding on.
You're scratching
I know.
your
by
head
the skin
going,
of their
what?
teeth.
By their nails, like their fingernails are right.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Yes,
do you
you
think
do.
Tim and TJ will, if they are able to do the speed bumps, do you think they'll last that much longer in the race, though?
No.
I say a couple weeks. If they get past this week, maybe
2 more
one
legs
more
at the
week.
most. And
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Because the Candy Girls are strong enough in that they have not made any huge mistakes.
Yeah. They've kind of been under the radar-ish.
They have.
Yeah.
But
they've been under the radar for a lot longer than they really should have in order to be considered a threat
yeah.
for the final three.
True.
They're just kind of like below the surface of the water, and they need some air quick.
Yeah.
So
Well
they really
said.
do.
Well said.
I love them. I wish them nothing but the best, and I hope they prove me wrong. I want them to prove me wrong because I'm still waiting for the all-female team to win.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
true.
We've got 2 shots at that, which we haven't had for quite some time.
Yeah.
Very
totally.
true. And we've got some strong contenders in the cyclists, so I'm really hoping.
Yeah. Happy 6 months, Izzy.
Yeah! Yay, Izzy!
Yay!
Oh my goodness, it's been an adventure. I'm glad to have tagged along.
No, you're not a tag, honey. You're a full-fledged.
You're not tagging.
Yeah.
You're driving.
You're driving.
I'm driving.
Okay.
All right.
We're switching seats.
Okay.
There
We're
you
all
go.
rotating.
Pedal to the
Right,
metals.
right. There you go.
A girl after my own
All
heart.
right, ladies.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Are we still on?
That's our time for today. You can follow us on Twitter at @did_watch_it. You can also find us at iTunes. Let us know what you think. Thank you for listening.